Network, and it's coming up next. Mike Leake gets the ball for Seattle in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, this guy's not going to blow you away. He's a consistent major league pitcher. Look, his ERA last year a little bit over 4, but he takes the baseball. And he's the guy that's going to take his lump, but he's going to keep coming back at you. And I think we'll probably see that kind of performance today.
And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Dyson patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this lineup has been on fire. Everybody's hitting from top to bottom. I don't know how you get them out right now. If you roll the ball up there, they'll probably gulp it out of the ballpark. They've been that hot.
Yulieski Gurriel is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Softly hit to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now batting, Carlos Correa. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 2-1 on its way. Hard hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first. Colin McHugh is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with a win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Oh, and not a swing for the bubblegum card there. It's 1-1. swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Oh, I think that curveball froze him, but it didn't quite get the zone. I like the pitch, though.
Flying softly toward the hole. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third. Designated
Here's
hitter,
Nelson Cruz now.
Nelson
No one
Cruz.
aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Set to deliver the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. McHugh sets his sights. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some important 2-out success as Robinson Cano will bat next.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Mariners leave 1, and this is still a nothing. Here's George Springer. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Center fielder, number 4.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. In there. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Carlos Beltran. And a look at the stats tell you how hot he's been in April. Well over 300 to start the new campaign. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Catcher
Evan Gattis now standing in. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can. Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. A cold strike on the inside corner. First and second here with nobody out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Marwin Gonzalez He's at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And that one zips on through as he was in position, but he couldn't knock it down. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Well, I love that hit right there. 2 runs driven in early in the game. That always lets every pitcher relax and now be aggressive. Let's see if these runs help their pitcher when he gets back on the mound.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. Here's the second baseman, Jose. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a sinking fastball that stayed a little high, apparently.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
One-0 count. Here it is. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count. Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the run is Henniger, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
First baseman number
Stepping
10.
in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within the game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits. At the plate, Danny Valencia. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Danny Valencia.
First offering on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people. Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that could catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's got 5 base hits in 33 at-bats. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Ready now, Mitch Henniger. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. McHugh gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. A called strike over the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1-2. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the third out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gamble. And that's the first out of the inning. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. Digging in for his second at-bat, George Springer. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
The batter, number 15. Designated
Carlos Beltran is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Beltran will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Evan Gattis is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Swing and a line drive. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Long throw to the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Now a bunt attempt here. Bregman is there. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. McHugh into his motion. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On the ground at third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Line to the right side. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 2.
Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at bat. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now
he's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And the pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gonzalez is over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for
so
Seattle.
1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Robbie Cano now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
In now, Danny Valencia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He pops up the changeup, heading out toward shallow right. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Henniger. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4.
Little dribbler down the line. Played on the backhand. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Evan Gattis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments. It's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
This is pulled into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Mitch Haniger will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Gonzalez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Number 1, Gerard
Striding in once again, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gonzalez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Ruiz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ruiz.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Gene Segura standing in. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave a couple. Need to get it. Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just foul. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Soft liner towards center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that misses inside 1-0. On the ground for Cano. This could be two. Segura for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Dyson's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Astros stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamel. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gonzalez sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Reddick. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. A hit in 2 tries so far. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Springer looking up. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
Into the box now. Danny Valencia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters. Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Out to short for Segura. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head.
Evan Gattis. Your attention, please.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. Evan Gattis now standing in as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And this one's in the dirt, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Cano onto the grass. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
And he lays off for ball one. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Baseman Kyle Seager.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Dyson.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Got him to go down swinging there. Josh Reddick becomes the first out of the inning. Alex Bregman stands in as he looks at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
The second baseman,
down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve ranging into shallow right. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Gene Segura standing in. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
The 0-1 on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And they start him out away with a called strike. Started that swing a bit too early.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Gamble moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Into the box, George Springer, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Shot back up the middle. Dyson is there, 2 gone.
Hitter.
Ready once again, Carlos Beltran. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And that one right down Main Street. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Line to the right side, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound. But
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Springer to the track. Gone! to lead off the inning. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's a 7-2 game now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Will Harris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Here's Robbie Cano now. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-1 on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Base is empty here with nobody out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Liner towards second. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Danny Valencia.
Stepping in now, Danny Valencia, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. Fooled on the pitch as he swings at it in the dirt for strike 3. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
Kyle Seager.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Seager. Career numbers against Will Harris. He's gone 4 for 9. And a ball, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch.
So digging in now, Mitch Haniger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out, and the Astros have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. Colin McHugh gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mike Leake permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.